Cool. So it's winter time. I got this place insulated. My buddy Andy helped me out with the pegboard. Got some ceiling in, put a nice shelf in, put some stuff up on display. I don't know if my exposure is correct for you to be able to see that. Benches in, tools for the most part are integrated. I came out here to work on some mopeds, and of course I ended up bringing, this is my Airtrack. So in college I got a KHS Airtrack, which is more of a pursuit style fixed gear. And a town over from here, I saw on Facebook Marketplace the frame and the forks for only $75. It had the track dropouts. Kind of had like a GT style geometry. It's aluminum, unfortunately. Cool gusset here. It actually did come with the cranks and bottom bracket. It says Airtrack. It just kind of looks like a generic square taper bottom bracket or a square taper crank set. I put MKS Unique Royale black with the MKS straps and ale or a cage, and then the ale straps. So there's some kind of interesting things going on here. First of all, this is just a placeholder Bontrager 700C front wheel. I actually use the AliExpress mags, so similar to this one, but I use a tri-spoke up front for the fixie points. This was kind of like a post-fixie fixed gear hipster build, like after 5-10 years after that boom. You could get these wheels on eBay and Ali and etc. for pretty cheap. This is a screw, and the cog, it like threads into it, which is kind of cool. Sealed bearing. So I believe this is like a 5-star, and then the front I put a 3-spoke. So it kind of was cool, but I just have just a mock-up wheel so I can roll it around right now because I am using the front wheel. I'm actually putting it through its paces as my winter commuter bike right now. But it's supposed to go on this. I would have thrown it on, but I have Kenda Quicks, which will definitely not clear this. The fork's kind of interesting, so it's a threadless system. It's like arrow-bladed forks. They're kind of cool, a little sketchy. I pretty much only use this bike for skidding. That's why the handlebars are in such a aggressive positioning. I shimmed it. It's kind of sketchy, but they're BMX bars with a shim to go onto this Easton stem, which I've never seen before. When I got the frame, I needed a stem, and I had bought an Easton seat post. So I figured, let's look up Easton stems. And I found this one in Portugal on eBay. So for $35, I didn't think that was too bad. And it's kind of cool. It has like 2 positions here. You can have it tip forward or go more vertical. I'll get a close-up here for you. And I just never seen a stem like that before, and it was Easton. So I just went with that. I got a little tool pouch here for tubes and tires if anything goes wrong. The tires are just burner tires from various bikes because I skid with it. Like there's burn marks. It's almost all the way through here. And then I did get a San Marco Rolls saddle, which is actually really nice. Just a quick little bike check for you. It's getting cold, so I figured I'd bring this up and clean it off. Getting some mold spiders. When things die out here, the mold starts eating them. So gonna clean this all off. I did a video recently about this. It's a Ryobi cordless pressure washer that I just modified. This, if you're interested in a video on how I modified it, now it can take regular nozzles because this thing's super underpowered, but I got it for $30. Not too bad. But anyway, yeah, this is my Airtrack. I've only seen 1 or 2 videos on this frame before, one of which is like a San Francisco fixed gear freestyle compilation video. One of the riders, I think he like snapped it in half doing tricks. This was like in the heyday of the fixed gear boom. So you can find that online. I'll do a video with me riding this come springtime, and I'll put actual nice tires on it. I'll put that front wheel. Super heavy, but it has the look that I wanted. Chainline, got the chainline pretty good. And yeah, this is Airtrack. If you know anything about it, let me know. I thought $75 was a steal, especially with the triple triangle geometry. And I always wanted so my Airtrack doesn't have, it's not the one with the S down tube, the curved down tube. It's, or seat tube, I guess. Mine is just the Pursuit, the orange one. One of my friends in college did have the red aluminum one. Mine was the orange steel one, and his did have, I believe his had the S curve. Or no, his was a teardrop. Mine is also minor teardrop. His was teardrop. Then the Airtrack. There was a different Airtrack that was modeled off of the flight platform, which they had a road bike with this kind of. Anyway, it just tucks in and makes really tight geometry. It can do bar spins, but there's an insane amount of toe overlap. A little less than my Airtrack, but it's very tight geometry, so striking is definitely an issue once you get all the way around, especially when your feet are in it. But yeah, if you think it's cool, let me know. It's not drilled. The front is for a brake, but the rear wasn't, so that's kind of cool. Get some close-up shots for you, and yeah, if you like it, let me know.